of my gorgeous angels and devils. Happy Vlogmas Day 12, right? It's the 12th, yeah. So I just got home from taking my first final, my physics final, and I actually feel pretty decent. He showed us our grade, calculated and everything without the final, clearly. And it was a lot better than I was expecting. I was expecting to have like a low D, an F, and I don't. So I'm happy about that. Like, I was scared that like I failed this final, I was gonna fail the course, but that's all good now. I'm fine. I'm fine. So now I'm just gonna eat. We made some steak.
Yeah, that don't even look good, don't you, that?
Yeah, it does. Steak. Got some steak and potatoes. And I need to put some butter on my potatoes as I make a mess with it. Alright, I just finished eating and now I have my coffee, as you saw. So I'm going to take like a little 10-minute break, probably watch a YouTube video, and then I'm going to start studying for my final tomorrow morning. So I have, my next one is at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So it's not a final, it's just a normal test, but he's like calling it a final. She's yelling. So it's just pretty much, you know, the past things that we just learned. So that's not going to be too bad. And then I also have a statistics final tomorrow, and statistics we're allowed to use open book, like open notes. So it shouldn't be too difficult. Now I am going to study for my next test, and I'm just going to show you a little bit on how I study. Don't mind this ugliness right here. But yeah, maybe this will help you out. I'm just going to show how I do it. I suck at studying, but maybe these little tips and tricks that help me will be able to help you. Or you might be like, that's horrible, do it this way. And you can tell me how you study. So I'll show you what I use. So I have note cards. I have this like note card. It has like separate files, but this was from last year, so I just ripped out ones that I'm not using. I'm just going to use them as regular note cards. A pencil, of course, to write on the note cards. And then I have all of the things, like homeworks and things that are related, and quizzes that are related to this section. I mean, if it's a final, clearly you're going to need to use all of it if it's a cumulative final. Just homeworks and quizzes that fit into this section. And then, of course, my notes. And I always label as soon after we do our last test. I always make sure I put that because it makes it a lot easier to find, and you'll be able to know where to start studying from. So of course I know it says right here, it starts here. So all of this is for the last test. And I'll just flip through here, and this kind of stuff isn't really note card worthy if you kind of look at it. I mean, you're probably like, what are you even doing? This is one of my computer science classes, so if you're not in that, you're probably not going to understand a thing that's on here, because I barely understood it the first time being told. Now I understand. It's actually, I really enjoy doing these things. It's fun. Call me weird. So this is just like a step-by-step, but I can put just this like chart and then what it goes down into. So then if I want to try it out, I can. A lot of this stuff, yeah, is going to be difficult to write in note cards though. And then I'll also go through these notes and just read them step by step, look at them. And that was all for the last test. So as you can see, it's kind of like the same things. I really just need to learn how to do this stuff because I understand the last part. So that is what I'm going to work on, and I'll show you once I'm done. As I'm trying to do the note cards, I've figured out that I really can't do note cards for this stuff. I tried, but it's really not like helpful doing it this way. I'm better off just looking through my notes and like writing it down and retrying to do it myself to see if I get the right answer. So I mean, that's really like all I can do. It's really not possible to do on note cards, like trying to do one side. Like I could do the problem on one side and then the answer on the other, and then just do the inside stuff myself to try and find it out. But I just feel like that's a waste of note cards. I could just do that myself. I don't need to like write the answer. I can just look back at the answer, you know what I mean? So I think that's just what I'm going to do, is just work on the problems, make sure that I know how to do it. But I'm feeling pretty confident for this one. I don't feel like I'm going to struggle as much on this one as like I felt like I was on physics. Like after the physics, my anxiety just went like through the roof for the physics one, and is now like normal level, like normal test level. I'm still worried, but I feel more confident in myself now. Thought the cat was over there. So I'm just going to go and rewrite all this stuff and try and do that. And yeah, cross my fingers that I understand it, know how to do it, get done real quick so that I can just relax before the test tomorrow and then succeed on the test. Alright, so I think that's all I'm going to study for tonight because I feel pretty confident and I don't want to overstudy. I didn't study that long, but I looked over it, pretty much knew everything, so tomorrow after I get ready, look over it again and before the test, and I should be good to go. That's the one good thing, like our homework, I did all the homework. We did work in like groups for homeworks and things and quizzes, but since I did mostly all the homework, if I didn't understand something, I would just like message him and be like, hey, can you try and figure this out? And sometimes, you know, sometimes he didn't know because he worked so much, so he did rely on me for those grades. So it's like I kind of got more for it, you know? So I feel like I definitely learned from that. Like I had to pretty much do it all, and that's a good thing because if you work in groups, sometimes you just rely on one person to do it all, especially like these kind of homeworks. It's not really something that you want to get together every single time for like 4 questions to work on that you can get done in like 10 minutes, so why would you want to get together? I mean, I guess if you lived, like I don't live on campus and neither does he, so it's definitely easier for just one of us to do that. So I think I definitely have an advantage in that way because I did all the homeworks, so I don't feel as nervous about it. But yeah, tomorrow should be, I have 2 tomorrow. They should be the easy like kinda tests that I'm not worried about, and then Thursday is going to be another stressful one for me. The lights keep changing. I think it's like, yeah, all on the angle I'm at from the light directed. Now I look tan, kind of orange, and then like I'll change. Now I kind of look normal. Oh, yeah, I think it's because also I have green walls. That probably has a reasoning for it too. So yeah, we have 2 more test days and then I am done with the semester. Also, I didn't tell you guys yesterday, but I am going to be doing so I have to usually do 5 classes a semester to like make sure I graduate in 4 years. What I'm doing is the university I'm at now, I'm going to take 4 classes and then take an online class as a visiting student at a community college so that I have a better kind of schedule and I'm not going to be as stressed out because I'll have one online, because the way that class, if I had it on campus where I go to university, it would have been a little insane with my times, because I do have a night class, a 6 to 9 p.m. class next semester that I'm not happy about, but that's the only time it's offered, so I have to deal with it. So I didn't want to have to also schedule another class in between. I already have like an 8 a.m. and then that 6 p.m. class, so I didn't want one in the middle of that as well, because I want to break in between. That'll be too hard to like try and stay at school for how many hours? like 13 hours. I don't want to be stuck at school for 13 hours or longer because I get there before 8 a.m. clearly as a commuter. But I'm really excited about that. Yesterday I got it all set up. I was accepted yesterday and I got put into the class yesterday. So now I'm pretty much just waiting. I signed up for my like ID and I have to wait for them to put me into like the system so I get my email and everything for that. And I think that's a really good thing because after this semester, seeing how that class works out, I might take more classes in the summer with that school because the university I go to doesn't offer really that many online during the summer, but this community college offers more, and I think it might just be better. I can get things done quicker and, you know, possibly graduate earlier, and it might be easier. They might, you know, since it's a community college, not like trashing community colleges, but I just feel like they might be more helpful, whereas university professors might not be. I don't know. I haven't went to a community college, so I'm not sure about that, but that's just like the kind of feeling I've got from it, the way that people have seemed with it. I could be totally wrong, but that's just what is in my head. We'll see. I looked up the rate my professor for Calculus 3, that's what I'm taking there, and he got 5 out of 5, so I'm super excited. And it's an online class, and online classes are usually a lot simpler. I'm not completely sure with math though. I haven't had a math class online. People might say it's more difficult, but his reviews, his ratings got him really good, and people are saying even as an online, taking him online, like they definitely recommend him. So I'm excited about that, and hopefully next semester it's supposed to be really bad in the computer science classes that I'm taking, so I'm just hoping that having that online class is gonna relieve me a little bit. Enough rambling, I guess. I like just sitting and talking to you guys, especially, you know, when I'm not doing anything. I wish I was doing more things Christmas related, but there's only so much I can do Christmassy related with school. Are you sleepy, Rum Rum? Oh, you coming here? He's like, I was waiting for you to talk to me so I could get some lovins, huh? So now, what, it's like probably 8? No. So now it's like 7 o'clock, 7:15. I'm going to go feed axolotls because it's their dinner time. They eat later at night. 6 to 9 p.m. is like the time that I feed them, if they're even hungry. And then give this booger some more lovins. Oh, he fell over. Oh, he's laying on you guys. I think I'm just gonna end this here. Sorry if this was another boring day, but if you're too bored by these vlogs, come back in on Friday because I'll have a fun one, I'm sure, that day, because I'll be officially done with school and I can go and do something fun. So yes, if you guys enjoyed, definitely make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you aren't already, share this with your friends and family if you enjoyed, hit that bell, turn notifications on so you know when I upload next. I'm uploading 2 new videos every single day. I've been going strong. It's day 12, going strong, still uploading on every day. And go check out the Minecraft Advent Calendar if you haven't already, if you like Minecraft. And thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye!